This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will get the football first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. So just a lack of discipline, and on fourth down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Chase to the right. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Finding some room. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw it again. Going for the big play. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The option look. There's a crease. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from the legs.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Keep it on the ground. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Fourth down, Simmons. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. The extra point here would tie the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 3rd. Under fire. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick release by the QB. Across the 45. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. Trying play action. He'll get rid of it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hamilton. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Hamilton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Simmons. Working that wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Simmons on play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. On the move. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Run it with the fullback. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Right on the money. Makes the catch, and he's free. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Number 47 set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Lawrence. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab inside the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown,
tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And now the offense will come onto the field again. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, they're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Out of the gun. They'll run it inside.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Got enough for the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Maybe some room here, and they're able to get him on the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run to the left. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throwing Simmons. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, stands, he's got it. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security, and offense now taking the field. expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the running back. And he's wrestled to the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Running to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Ball is loose. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again. It's complete on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Maybe headed to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Simmons to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lawrence. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. Over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Floating away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. There he goes. The 30 at the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The run inside. It's Lawrence. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Simmons. They're working that left side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lawrence. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go right back to the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Finds his man, it's Holman. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lawrence. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Under fire. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. On the move to his left. Fires on the move. The sure hands, it's Bush. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to...
Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Simmons. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Lawrence. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Running the red zone. It's Lawrence. He breaks a tackle. There's some room. Touchdown, Cowboys! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.